We do want to apologize. We had a brief technical difficulty, and so we're going to record this and upload this. The meeting basically just started. All the trustees are in attendance except for Trustee Borelli, who was absent. And we started the unanimous consent agenda. We have a motion from Trustee Petro and a second from Trustee Rigoni. There was the approval of the minutes, and we are going to Trustee Rossi for the approval of the bills.
Thank you again, Mr. Mayor. Okay, the scheduled bills for September 5th, 2023.
Yes, feedback a little bit.
Are we okay now?
Yeah.
Okay. The fund recap as of September 5th, 2023. The general corporate fund disbursements were $236,024.37. The motor fuel tax fund, $190,350. The capital development fund, $1,526,563.63. The sewer and water operation and maintenance, $114,084.31. And the sewer and water extension fund, $653,388.66, for a total disbursements of $2,720,410.97. End of report, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Trustee Rossi. So that was really all for the consent agenda tonight. We have a motion and a second, and we'll go to our clerk, Katie Schubert, for the vote.
Trustee Severia?
Yes.
Trustee Rigoni?
Yes.
Trustee Petro?
Yes.
Trustee Rossi?
Yes.
Trustee Lennon?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you, clerk. The next item on here is the mayor's report. First item with that is, and I'm very pleased to do this. This evening, I request the consent and approval of the board to appoint Johnny Morris to the position on the Plan Commission to fill a vacant position which will expire on April 30th, 2024. And I'll entertain a motion from the floor for approval of this appointment.
So, second.
Trustee Savari, would you mind reading the motion?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the board to appoint Johnny Morris to the position of Plan Commission to fill the vacant position which expires on April 30th, 2024.
And we have a second from Trustee Lynn. At this point, we'll go to our clerk, Katie Schubert, for the vote.
Trustee Rigoni?
Yes.
Trustee Petro?
Yes.
Trustee Rossi?
Yes.
Trustee Lennon?
Yes.
Trustee Severia?
Yes.
Congratulations. And look forward to having you serve the Village of Frankfort on the Planning Commission. And I know you'll do a great job. And you've got great credentials as well. The next item on here is something that I think it's close to pretty much everybody here. September is National Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Every September, organizations host events and display gold ribbons to bring attention to childhood cancer and advocate for childhood cancer research and funding for that. The Village of Frankfort recognizes the importance of childhood cancer awareness and encourages all citizens to participate in events and activities that contribute to this continued awareness, increased awareness, and support for children and the families that are impacted by cancer during the month of September and during the year. And we have two ladies in the audience tonight that are here. I entertain a motion from the floor to proclaim the month of September 2023 as Childhood Cancer Awareness Month in the Village of Frankfort.
I make a motion to approve a proclamation declaring the month of September 2023 as Childhood Cancer Awareness Month in the Village of Frankfort.
Okay. Can we get a second?
Second.
Okay, second by Trustee Rigoni. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right. This is September 2023 will be Childhood Cancer Awareness Month in the Village of Frankfort. Our commentary for one of the biggest events and the biggest things that go on in Frankfort just wrapped up yesterday, and I think all of us that pretty much work there, we're recovering from it. Our Frankfort Fall Festival. It was a tremendous success once again. And it's a partnership between the Chamber of Commerce, their Frankfort Fall Festival Committee, and the village of Frankfort. We all work together. Congratulations to Tom Powers, who was the chair of the festival this year. He did a tremendous job. He had served previously as a president of the Chamber of Commerce and has been director and volunteer for many, many years. We want to thank the Frankfort Chamber of Commerce Board and their staff for their participation and just doing an excellent job. It was great to see them out there in their blue shirts, working the event shoulder to shoulder, and then all the yellow shirt volunteers. It takes a lot of volunteers to make this event come off, and it came off seamlessly. And a lot of people that put a lot of time on their holiday weekends into doing this. It was great to see our board members out there as well. I want to thank our administrators for the village and our staff, as well as our, sounds like we've got audio on in the other room. Our Frankfort Police Department did a tremendous job. Our Public Works, again, our Fire Department, and the Will County Sheriff, and the coordination between all these groups. This was a very well-run festival, and considering the things that were going on in the world around us, it was safe, it was welcoming, and I think very well received. There were many, many meetings, and there was a great deal of planning that went into this, and I think it really showed. It was a hot weekend, very hot. We didn't have really too many health issues or other incidents, so that I think just adds to the success. And really looking forward to doing this again next year. And Chris Herder will be the chairperson for 2024. And Chris and his family have a long history here of volunteering. His mother, Judy, John, the whole family, the Herder family. We're really looking forward again to having a great festival where everybody feels safe and they feel welcome. And I think we need to all get a little bit of rest, and we'll recover from this. Our senior breakfast is scheduled for Wednesday, September 20th, and that's at 8 a.m. at the Village Hall, right here. The village invites residents who are 62 or older to attend the event and enjoy a complimentary breakfast. Space is limited and registration is required. You should RSVP to Sue Lynchy by September 14th at 469-2177. Our cruise in Frankfort continues every Monday evening in downtown Frankfort from 5 o'clock until 8 p.m., and that goes through September 25th. Our country market continues every Sunday in downtown Frankfort, and it's from 9 o'clock until 1 p.m. through October 29th. We have registration, which is open for the second annual Scary at the Prairie, which is a 5K costume run and spooky sprint for the kids, and it's scheduled for Saturday, October 21st. It's at 10:30 a.m. Online registration is available at raceroster.com, or you could visit the village website for more information. And final item I have on here is the streets were transformed into Fall Festival, and we're transforming them back this morning. It almost looks like the festival never took place. But should be by the end of the week. Kansas Street, again, will be closed in that section with the restaurants so that outdoor dining can take place again. That was very popular, and we're looking forward to that, and just a wonderful fall season, maybe a little cooler temperatures this week. That is all I have for the mayor's report tonight, and we will go to board comments and start with our clerk, Kate Schubert.
Thank you, Mayor Ogle. The next board meeting will be Monday, September 18th at 7 p.m. And the next committee of the whole meeting is Wednesday, September 13th at 5:30 p.m. So residents are welcome to attend meetings, and they both take place here at Village Hall. And lastly, I had some questions about this before. The dress code for board meetings will remain business casual through September, and will change back to business attire starting the first meeting in October, which will be October 2nd. And that's all I have today.
Thank you, clerk. Trustee Levin.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I would like to thank everyone who had such a big hand in making the Fall Festival come off as well as it did. Mother Nature cooperated, and as maybe Mayor said, there were people out there all week, setting up and making it go out so seamlessly. Congratulations to the police department for keeping all of us safe, and the changes with the carnival seemed to go very well. The administration for all that you did, and just a wonderful, successful event. I'd like to congratulate Mr. Morris on joining the Planning Commission, and I would like to thank Ms. Flavia Moylan for her advocacy for childhood cancer awareness, and I'm proud that September is a month for that. And on a personal note, my wife and I became grandparents again on August 24th. Her son and daughter-in-law had a baby girl. Her name is Lola. She's not going to be a showgirl, but she was actually named as an homage to her sister who was born last year and only survived for a few minutes. So Lola means strength and sorrow. So that's where that came from. So congratulations to them on the growth of their family and as they navigate through these challenges of life. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Trustee. Trustee Sparrow.
Mr. Mayor, congratulations, Trustee Ledman. It's great. Sure our grandchildren will hang out.
Yes, they will.
Congratulations, Johnny. I think you're going to do a great job. It's definitely a worthwhile position, and you're going to learn a lot. So, and then I'll echo what you said, Mayor and Trustee Ledman. Great weekend. It takes a village, and this village came together, and again, we had a successful fall fest. And that's all I have.
Trustee Burgoyne.
Thank you, Mayor. I will echo my fellow mayor as well as trustees on what a successful weekend it was. We truly did shine again every part of Frankfort, from our police force, to our fire department, to our public works, to our residents. It was a lot of fun for every resident who stayed out in the parade. It was very warm, but it was fun to see everyone's faces out there. So I'd like to thank everyone again for another successful Fall Fest.
Trustee Pedro.
Thank you, Mayor. Definitely have to just echo everyone's comments. There is nothing more Frankfort than Fall Fest, and it certainly does take a village, Trustee Savarvia. From the chamber to the village, to the downtown businesses, to the residents, to the civics groups, the food vendors, and many, many, many volunteers that we have seen. It's everyone that makes the Fall Fest such a success every year, and we look forward to it. And I would just encourage everyone, if you haven't had a chance to volunteer, please look to volunteer in 2024. We can always use new faces, come and do a new shift, really get involved. I also just want to wish everyone a first day back at school. So all of our 157C students and teachers went back today after the longest summer ever, and so I'm sure everybody is having a great school year. And I also just wanted to touch base on our community has unfortunately been touched by childhood cancer. And I think what is so heartwarming is to see how the community really wraps their arms around these families who have been suffered with children that have childhood cancer. And Flavia, thank you for bringing this to our attention at the month of September. And I'm so proud that the village is able to declare September Childhood Awareness Month. And last but certainly not least, Johnny, congratulations. The Plan Commission is instrumental role in really helping us shape the community, and I look forward to getting to know you and seeing you serve as a Plan Commission. And Trustee Lennon, congratulations on the new grandbaby. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Trustee Rossi.
Okay, first, congratulations, Mr. Morris. We're looking forward to working with you.
Thank you.
Other thing, quickly on the fest, I worked as an ambassador for the first time this year and got to meet probably about 60 or 70 different artisans and talk to them. The comments were overwhelming. You sit there and you listen to Frankfurt's the best fest in the whole area. We go to a mall. We love coming here. What a beautiful town. We're treated like gold. We just love it. Don't ever stop. We love coming here. And it was kind of nice to hear that. And they didn't know I was a trustee when they were saying this. It was even better.
Thank you, Dan. Now we have to go to an item on here, other business. Is there any other business the board knows? Or staff? Okay. Anyone in the public that would like to now come forward? This is the time for public comments. Ken, did you want to start?
I'd like to, should I come up here?
Yes, please, and speak into the microphone.
My name is Ken Budbosh. It's great to be here tonight, and I appreciate the opportunity to speak before the board and the mayor of Frankfort. I reside in Tinley Park, in the Fairfield Glen subdivision, and the southern boundary of Fairfield Glen is adjacent to Frankfort subdivisions on the south side of LaPorte Road between 80th Avenue and Ain Drive. My purpose here tonight is to inform and request the completion of a quarter-mile gap in LaPorte Road. This issue goes back to at least 2013, when then Mayor Zabraki sent a letter to Mayor Howland that began, "I am writing on behalf of the citizens of Tinley Park to request the Village of Frankfort to do whatever possible within their power to complete LaPorte Road just west of 88th Avenue." That's how his letter began. But I'm going to add that final completion will serve both Frankfort and Tinley Park local residents as a secondary collector, since high volumes of traffic will no longer be required to pass through local subdivision road Glenshire Street. Approximately 75% of LaPorte Road now exists between 80th Avenue and LaGrange Road. And LaPorte Road has been designed as a collector to connect local subdivision roads to LaGrange Road. Glenshire Street in the Fairfield Glen subdivision, being a local road, was designed to connect with Collector Road, LaPorte. After more than 10 years, it still is not complete and not usable for its intended purpose. And those are my comments here tonight. Thank you for allowing me to express myself.
Thank you, Ken. Is there anyone else who'd like to come up and make a comment? Mr. Morgan?
Yes, I want to thank all the trustees for their work. I saw every one of you guys down there this weekend, and I know how taxing it is, and you were there for Keith. I saw him every day. I saw all of you every day almost. It's amazing. I want to pay tribute to the police force who was there in our safety, and also Public Works, which does an astounding job as you get up today and you go down there, if you have business down there or just frequent it, it's as clean as a whistle. It's awesome. But I'm here also I want to tell a story and ask for your consideration on something. It pertains to the pond maintenance across the street from the Village Hall. When the bridge was built back in the day, when I first was a trustee on the board, the state bought the land across the street and they excavated it and they used all that dirt from the pond. They used the pond obviously to build a bridge and create that passway. And the pond at the time was intended to be sort of a campus type of setting. The state gave us, I think it was between $150,000 and $200,000 to create a lot of different varieties in there. There's blue spruce, there's regular pine trees, there's birch, there's all kinds of other stuff. And the pond was intended long-term to become a tie-in to the Village Hall and become this campus setting with amenities that we could grow on. We had rock outcroppings at the time, and we put the fountain in there, which was another addition at the time. And these things are obviously cost money, we all know that. But in the last 6 years, in my opinion, it's been let to follow in sort of disrepair. And that's a strategy that you can deploy if you want. I mean, it can be just left there, but that pond will get continually eroded by the cattails and the rest of the different species. Eventually, it'll take over the whole pond unless you just continue to try to pat it back. I had earlier sent some videos to some of the current trustees and the mayor about our surrounding neighbors and how they're maintaining their ponds and how they reflect on the village. And I know the village here in Frankfurt, we believe in beautification. We give out beautification awards. We give out beautification awards for our residents. We give out beautification awards for, and I just don't think that this pond reflects the village's character and their brand. And so I'm asking for your consideration to bring it to some type of committee, review it, consider it, and then obviously make some type of decision on that behalf. But that's all. And also I qualify for the senior breakfast tomorrow, by the way. Sadly, I didn't know that until you just mentioned that my birthday was last month. I'm like, oh boy. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, is there any other public comment tonight? All right. Hearing none, can I get a motion and a second to adjourn?
So, second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Hi.
Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.